we're ready now.
Now talk to him.
My invention is the rolled water helper. It turns dirty water into clean drinking water. It uses multiple filters to clean the water. It starts with a particle filter that clears all the dirt, and then it goes into a chemical filter which uses zeolite and charcoal. Zeolite removes the ammonia, which is a compound in the water which is toxic, and then my final stage is the UV light and an ultrasonic transducer. It destroys bacteria and it disrupts this to make it so.
Is that it?
So my idea was to create a purification system that could work in large communities, because water purification systems today are usually meant for like one person, and an example of that would be a life straw. And I thought of this idea when I was in first grade. I visited a third world country and I stopped people that were drinking not clean water. So I decided the World Water Helper, which cleans it. So some of the diseases that can be found in water are schistosomiasis, which is that right there, typhoid, cholera, diarrhea, and polio. 842,000 deaths, or 842,000 deaths are estimated 842,000 deaths are related to dirty, no access to clean drinking water. 240 million people are affected by schistosomiasis, which is found in snails. So other solutions to clean water are hypochlorite, sodium hypochlorite. If that gets in the eyes, it'll irritate it a lot. It also irritates skin. Also, sodium hypochlorite must be kept cool, so it is not effective in tropical countries. So the scientific process I used was I observed the problem, as I said, in first grade. I did background research on how to clean water and the different types of diseases you can get from water. My hypothesis was to use UV light that would destroy the bacteria and to use other filters as well. I tested multiple ideas. My first idea was to boil the water, but that didn't work because it got too hot. So I decided to use the UV. My first prototype, the single chamber, was fast but ineffective, but it did not sanitize microbacteria. I then changed to a dual chamber, which had a particle filter and charcoal. That cleared chemicals and filters, or chemicals and particles, but it did not bacteria. This sanitized microbials, but not effective against this. I finally reached my final prototype, which is what I'm holding here, or a rough model of it. It is portable, self-contained, solar powered, has a higher volume output, and is temperature stable. The water supply tanks of my invention can be any size and available to local area. The tubing is up to 1 inch. The flow rate is dependent on the size of tubing. The power supply is a 12-volt battery, or gel or Alexa. It charges the battery in a solar cell. My invention is gravity driven, so it requires no supplemental energy, and the sanitization system is modular. You can replace it. The UV light is solar powered, so it is environmentally clean. During my patent process, I had to answer 3 questions. What does this device do? What makes it different? And what makes it better? So the first question, my device sanitizes water. It's different because it's portable and capable of large volume sanitization. It is better because it takes river water and removes contaminants and elements that cause disease. The heart of the system, which is my last chamber right here, has funnels which are shaped like wiffle balls to baffle the water so it is easier to be affected by the ultrasonic emitters. Then, after the water is broken into a mist by the ultrasonic emitters, the UV light destroys all the bacteria and cysts and fungi. The ultraviolet light is self-contained and is sealed to prevent accidental exposure. It kills agents that cause diarrhea, cholera, dysentery, typhoid, polio, and the output water is ready to drink. This is how the UV light would affect how the UV light would destroy the bacteria. It disrupts the the ultrasonic effect. It disrupts the cell membrane, allowing easier to get to the nucleus and destroy the DNA from the UV light. Thank you for coming to my presentation.
Thank you, Ken. That is pretty exciting. I love the video that you sent us. We know that water filtration is an important part of our lives, and not just in other countries. We have those kind of challenges and things that we need to fix in every country, and your invention is pretty exciting. So how old were you when you started this particular invention? How long has it taken you to get to this place?
Currently, I'm 12. I'm almost 13, and I believe I started the process when I was about 9 or 10.
All right. Do you have something else that you're going to be thinking about later on, or are you totally committing to this right now?
For now, I'm committed to this, but in the near future, I might come up with another.
Well, we need you. So thank you so much for sharing.